In Math 100, lab number 12. I'm talking about equations of lines, and we're going to deal with the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We're going to deal with three different forms. The point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And then the slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And then standard form, keep in mind that a, b, and c should be integers with no fractions, and there shouldn't be anything that they're all divisible by, like a common factor. Some exceptional lines that we need to keep in mind are horizontal lines, and horizontal lines have a zero slope and are of the form y equals a number. And then vertical lines have an undefined slope and are of the form x equals some number, and that number would come from the ordered pairs that you're given. So we're going to look at some examples, and we're going to write the equations in point slope form, slope intercept form, and standard form. Let's start with this one. Point that the line goes through is 3, 4 with a slope of 7. So we'll start with the point slope form, which would be y minus 4 equals 7 parentheses x minus 3. And then to get in slope intercept form, we would take that and then distribute the 7, and then subtract or add the 4 to the 21. That gets us y equals 7x minus 17. And there is slope intercept form. Very easy to get from slope intercept form into standard form. So we're starting with standard form here. We would subtract 7x, negative 7x plus y equal to negative 17, and we're in standard form. Example 2, we're given 2 points and not given the slope. So the first thing that we would need to do is find the slope between these 2 points. 7 minus 4 over negative 1 minus 3 should be 3 over negative 4. So negative 3/4 slope. So point slope form, we're going to pick an ordered pair to use. And I think I'm going to use the first ordered pair. It would be y minus 7 equals negative 3/4 x plus 1. That would be our point slope form. Remember, 2 negatives on the x value minus negative 1 turns into the plus 1. And then we need to get that in slope intercept form. So y minus 7 negative 3/4 x minus 3/4. I'm going to add 7 to 3/4. Negative 3/4 x. And then so negative 3/4. Whoops. There we go. We're adding 7 to negative 3/4. So negative 3/4 plus 7. And math, enter, enter, to get that in fraction form, 25 over 4. There's slope intercept form. And to get that in standard form, we would add 3/4 x to both sides. That's 3/4 x plus y equals 25 over 4. And in order to get rid of the fractions, you're going to multiply each piece by 4 because that's the common denominator. And that would end up giving you 3x plus 4y equals 25. And that would be standard form for that problem. Here, example 3 asks us for the equation of a line that's vertical through 3 and negative 2 as the ordered pair. So if it's vertical lines, remember, are x equals a number. So this is the x value, this is the y value. So the x value would be the one we would use, x equals 3. Then a horizontal line through the same point. Remember, this is x, this is y. Horizontal lines are y equals a number. So it's y equals negative 2. So that's the y value of the ordered pair. Okay. And then example 6, we're asked to find the slope and the y-intercept of this equation. So I'm going to take 5x minus 6y equals 2 and get it in slope-intercept form, and I'll have the slope and the y-intercept. Nice, easy package there. Subtract 5x from each side. Divide by negative 6. 5 over 6x minus 1/3. So the slope, m, is 5 over 6. The y-intercept, b, is negative 1/3. Those are our values. You might see that written as an ordered pair, negative 0, negative 1/3. Either way. Let's write the equation of a line through negative 5, 6 that's parallel to 2x plus 7y equals 4. Let's write that in slope-intercept form. Okay. So I would start by finding the slope of this line. Subtract 2x. And then divide everybody by 7 to get y. So negative 2/7 x plus 4 over 7. And then the slope is what we need out of that. So negative 2/7. And if it's parallel lines have the exact same slope. So that's what we're going to start with. Y minus 6 equals negative 2/7 x plus 5. That's the point slope form of a line parallel to that. Let's write it in slope-intercept form. So subtract or distribute negative 2/7 x minus 10 over 7. And then I'm going to add 6 to get y by itself. And there's y equals negative 2/7 x plus 32 over 7. Now, here's an equation. Asked to find an equation that's perpendicular to negative 2/7 x plus 4 over 7. But it goes to the point negative 5, 6. So a perpendicular line has opposite reciprocal slope. So my perpendicular slope is going to be 7 over 2 positive. So that's what I'm going to use. Y minus 6 equals 7 over 2 x plus 5. That's the point slope form of that line. Let's write it in slope intercept form. And then I would end up adding 6 to the 35 over 2. 7 over 2x plus, that'd be 40, or be 12 over 2 plus 35 over 2, which would be 47 over 2. And we have written the equation of that line in slope-intercept form.